Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you guys the perfect gym plan for 3 full body workouts a week. You guys can use this whether you're beginner, intermediate, or more advanced. If you're kind of not sure where to start, this is a great spot. If you've kind of been stuck in a rut, I would suggest trying out these workouts. I know I've been doing a lot of follow along workouts, but for those of you who'd rather just take a workout to the gym, you have to try these workouts, okay? So we're gonna have 3 different workouts, and you're gonna repeat this workout for 4 to 8 weeks. I created these workouts so they're fast, efficient, and effective. So we're working big muscle groups so you get more bang for your buck, less rest, so you don't waste a ton of time. I'm gonna go over some proper cueing, sets and reps, and I'm gonna have the entire workout linked down below. Guys, if you're excited about this series of taking these workouts to the gym with you, let me know with a comment, share it with your friends. It's the best way to support my channel. And I'll continue to give you guys some tangible workouts to take with you if you guys let me know that you want more. All right, without wasting more time, let's get to day uno. All right, and don't forget to warm up before you start this workout. So I encourage dynamic warm-ups, and I'll link it up here, down here. Just doing your own dynamic warm-up, but if that's not your thing, you know, even though I tell you to do that, doesn't mean you're gonna do it. So if you do choose to do elliptical or treadmill or Stairmaster, a cardio machine to get started, that's fine. It's good getting your heart rate up, but I would suggest starting with a warm-up set on the first 2 exercises. So warm-up set just means like pretty much no weight, minimal to no weight, just getting that body used to like moving into the squat and moving to the lat pull down with really, really light weight. If you have not been working out for a while, you're only gonna do 2 sets of the following exercises, just 2 sets. If you've been consistent for at least 3 months, you can start with 3 sets. But today I'm gonna show you 2 sets. We are starting with back squats with the barbell, and you go right into reverse lunges without a break. So with a back squat, you wanna focus on pushing the knees out, keeping the back neutral, not rounding at all at the bottom of the move. And you're trying to get to parallel to the knee, so about 90 degrees. And if you have the range of motion without any pain to get lower, you can get lower. And here you're aiming for 8 to 12 reps. So if it's feeling heavy, you can stop at 8. If you get to 12, great, make sure you write it down. If you get to 12 for both sets, that means you're gonna go up next week. So, up in weight. Then without a break, you're going right into the reverse lunges. If you have not been exercising for the last 3 months, do body weight here. If you've been exercising, you add some weight. So you're gonna do 12 to 16 reps holding dumbbells. So here, make sure your feet are hip width apart, taking long stride back, keeping the shoulders back and down, core tight, and not locking out the knee at the top of the movement. Then you're gonna rest, whatever feels good to you, right? If you're a little bit more well-trained, 45 seconds to a minute. If you're less trained, anywhere from 90 seconds up to 2 minutes. So you're gonna repeat that either 1 or 2 times, depending on where you're at. And do not do this 3 times if you have not been training in the last 3 months. It's gonna be way too much volume. Okay, so you're gonna do 2 sets for 2 weeks, and then you'll go up to 3 sets. Second move, we're going to upper body. Now that we started with big muscle groups on lower body, we're gonna do big muscle groups on the upper body. We are doing a wide grip lat pull down to hit the arms, the back, great for posture with pulling motion. Okay, so here we're thinking about leading with the elbows and not breaking the wrist at the bottom of the movement. Keeping a long neck, and you go to your range of motion thinking of squeezing the shoulder blades together. Oftentimes people want to get lower than they need to, and then that shoulder will round. You want to stop when the shoulder's still open and the chest is open. 8 to 12 reps, and then you're going right into push-ups, elevated push-ups, unless you're well trained and you can do a proper floor push-up. But here we're trying to stay in that plank position, so keeping the hips in and getting as low as you're comfortable with the chest press. Ideally short, maybe chest to bar, but really 90 degrees is the goal for now. Especially like I have a little bit of shoulder, long-term shoulder tweaks from being a tennis player. So I try to stop at 90, and then I don't have any issues. If I go further than 90, sometimes that shoulder can round in, so I try to avoid that. We're doing 2 sets of that. Remember, lat pull down right to the push-up, no break. Then you rest after that. and you repeat it again. Then we're going into a squat press with a dumbbell. So here it's totally optional if you want to rest the dumbbells on the shoulder or not. If you're resting them, it's less shoulder. So do what feels comfortable. Here the same proper squat form, keeping the knees out, spreading out the toes, keeping the chest up. When you press the weight for the shoulder press, I want you to think of bringing the arm back by the ear, not in front of the face. So we're trying to open up that chest. So when you press, by the ear, okay? Arm nice and straight. So squat press, keeping the knees out as you lower, and you decide how low feels good for you today. And then we're going right into alternating bicep curls, and you might need to go down in weight slightly here, and that's okay. Anywhere from 12 to 20 reps, alternating. Each one counts as one. For the bicep curl, I want you to think of keeping the elbows tucked into the front of the ribs, back slightly, and you're not moving the upper part of the arm at all. It's just the forearm and wrist coming up and down. Other thing is don't break the wrist, keep the wrist nice and straight, okay? Up and down. And you can turn in. I started with a neutral grip and I turned in on the way up, but my elbow wasn't moving back and forth. That's a huge mistake I see people making. So top part of the arm stays neutral. So you perform those two moves back to back, then you rest. Make sure to time your rest so you can write it down. And then in time, you're gonna reduce your rest in the next 8 weeks and you're gonna go up in weight. So that's why you wanna make sure you take note. And then you repeat it one more time. Then the final move, we're doing Swiss ball hamstring curls. So here I want you to think of keeping the feet totally together. Unless for some reason it doesn't feel good, you can take it a little bit wider. And I like to think of pushing the thighs towards each other and squeezing the bum up. So it's really working the back of the thighs, your hamstrings, and your bum. Think of squeezing the bum together also and pushing up. You don't want to overarch the back either. There should be no pain in your low back, just where you're comfortable, keeping the shoulder, neck relaxed. You can even keep the palms open so you're not pushing down too much on the floor, but do what feels right here. Anywhere from 12 to 20 reps. And then you're going right into ab rollouts. So on the forearms, it's like a plank position, keeping the bum tucked in, belly button pulled into the back. So you keep a nice neutral spine, and the elbows will start right under the shoulders, and you're just gonna reach forward slightly, okay? If it's too easy from the knees, keeping, you know, a straight line from the knees to the shoulders, you're gonna tuck the toes under, come into a full plank, okay? Keeping that core tight. There should not be any back pain here. If you're feeling it in your back, you need to go down to your knees. It just means your core is not ready for that today, and that's okay because you have 8 weeks to get better at these workouts. All right, so you do those two moves back to back, then you break and you repeat it again, and that's it. So once you're done all these exercises, make sure to take the time, stretch, cool down. You could do, you know, 5 to 10 minutes on a cardio machine, but stretching is really, really important as well. Make sure to check back for the second workout. Don't forget to get the workout down below, write it down, keep up with your progress, tag me if you guys do these workouts. All right, guys, I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.